Cool. So, we've had another great question regarding nail lamps, as in UV LED lamps that you cure your nails with.
Not seeing lamps.
Yeah, not desk lamps. So, here's the question from Courtney. There's one brand in particular that seems to be popular with a lot of nail techs, yet it doesn't have its own lamp. How do we find out what lamp/specs should be used with it? So, Penny's answer to Courtney initially was, personally I wouldn't use a brand that didn't have its own lamp, but the only real answer is ask them.
Yeah.
Which is a fair question, because you can go to your high quality distributor, and they'll be able to tell you, they should be able to tell you what they've tested their products with. Emphasis on tested.
Yes.
Not just
specs.
Not just yes or no.
Yeah.
What they've tested. I know for a fact that, can I name names? It's positive.
Okay.
It's positive. I know when the gel bottle initially released their product, they didn't have their brand's lamp, but they had tested their product with Artistic's lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that they had a list of lamps that they had tested and approved, and that way they were able to help their customers make informed and safe choices, which I think is really responsible.
Yeah.
Because
and very positively competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the industry and keeping clients safe and our businesses safer.
Yeah. So when choosing a brand, like that's what this lesson is when choosing a brand, you have to consider whether you need to buy a new lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Because for those of you who didn't do theory with us, we'll just fill in a gap in case it's there, that gel feels hard at 55% cured. It is not safe to wear on the nail for a long period of time unless it is 95% or higher cured.
Yeah.
And so when someone says like how do we find out what specs should be used with this brand?
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough. You can't call the distributor and say what specs does your gel need,
Mm-hmm.
because what Courtney means by specs is like 36 watts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not enough, because it's not just the wattage, it's the distance the bulbs are from the nail, the placement of the bulbs, the angle of the bulbs, the amount of reflective metal inside the lamp, the number of bulbs. Like it's not just a wattage or a spec that they can say, and because it feels hard at 55%, we're obviously very passionate about this. Because it feels hard at 55% unless a lab tests it, which is what Erin's saying the gel bottle did. You can't know that it is curing, and they can't know that it's curing. I don't care what specs they say work, unless they tested it, they don't know it's safe. And so any brand saying, just use a 36 watt lamp, I personally wouldn't be comfortable trusting them unless they said we tested it.
Yeah, because wattage is the power, but there's a nanometer range, which a nanometer is what spectrum, where on the light spectrum, from what's it,
I'll put a graphic up.
You'll put it of infrared is on one end, and I think X-ray is on the other end. We see colour in between there, and then UV, ultraviolet is in there as well. I think because I read the MSD sheets and all the lamp questions, if I can, I think the average nanometer range is 365 to 405. Many lamps will have that, but then you have the power, so the wattage difference, plus the diode, so the LEDs. There's a lot of variation within that, so I think the nanometer, like the wavelength of the light it emits, I think that's like in the ballpark figure, which is why most lamps seem to cure the product.
They harden it.
They harden it, but without that testing and the brand approval and standing behind their testing, I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah, no, because with the nanometer thing, like that is a small percentage of what is coming out of the sun, because what is coming out of the sun is that entire spectrum, and we're using a tiny, tiny part of it. But if we compare it to the sun, like if we say, oh, but it's the same nanometers, But that's like saying that the sun is always emitting the same light. But if you put a cloud between it and me, I'm affected differently. If you put a thin cloud, if you put a freaking thunderstorm, or if you put a hole in the ozone layer versus like when I was in Europe for 4 months, I didn't burn once and I never put on sunscreen and then come home and burn in 10 minutes. Like, it doesn't matter that the bulb is emitting the same nanometers as this other lamp. It does, like, until you have the amount of, like, getting sunburnt in the snow, because it reflects sun reflects off the snow, that is the metal in the bottom of your lamp is there to reflect light and increase the impact of the light in the lamp. Like, it's, so when choosing a brand, you need to consider whether you need to get a new lamp in order to use that brand, because you cannot just chuck it in your lamp.
And I think if I can read your mind, Courtney, via a screenshot of a Facebook comment, I think I know the brand you're referring to, and that brand doesn't have their own lamp, but I think they're very responsible in that they clearly name and list a brand, a different brand's lamp that they have tested and approved. So I think it's not a deal breaker to use a brand that doesn't have their own lamp.
As long as it's tested.
The deal breaker is they can't recommend and stand behind a high quality lamp that they've tested and approved. So I don't think,
I agree.
I think that's it.
But also, we don't know that Erin does know exactly what brand you're talking about, so ask, research.
So do you need a new lamp? Unless they can stand behind an approved and tested brand, yes, you need a new lamp.
And they should have proof of testing. Ask to see the test results, because if you think about it, the low quality, slightly dodgy brands aren't above lying.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and then the super, super good, great quality brands tested their own lamp and have their own lamp. So we're looking, the exception we're saying exists is in the middle. And those people in the middle, if they really are in the middle, should be able to prove their testing.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Cool.